Hello, hello. Here we are with part 2 of America's Thrift Supply 10-pound mystery bag. We did part 1 yesterday, and if you didn't see it, I'm going to put it up here in the corner. That way you can check it out. If you haven't been here before, my name's Marilyn, my husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms online, including YouTube. As a thank you to our wonderful subscribers, we give discounted prices to our subscribers. So we will put a price on the screen, and that is for our subscribers. Shipping is $5 in the US. Under a pound, anything over a pound or outside the United States is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. I again want to say thank you to Kristen D for doing these boxes and telling us about them. I was very, very anxious to open this. Turns out I shouldn't have been. It's just a big bag of jewelry, and it's not like we haven't done those before. So I hope everybody is doing well today. I wanted to say a few things. One, I changed my nail polish over the weekend, and I forgot to tell y'all what the color was. This one is OPI Centennial Celebration, and it has a sparkle in it, and it's kind of a goldish tint. But the amazing thing about the OPI that's why I prefer that nail polish, is because sorting through jewelry is very hard on my nails, and I only lost one little edge, but the rest of it stayed really great. So I just want to say that. Also, people have been requesting to know what rings I wear, and I always forget. Today's rings are some of my favorites. This one is a Scandinavian quartz, rose quartz, that has the most amazing detail to it. I have had this ring for years, and I just cannot part with it still. It just calls my name. And the second one is, I did told you all about this one when I purchased it from our local jewelry auction. Just for this ring, I bought a whole tray of rings, and it is hand painted, and it is in a wonderful setting of sterling silver. So that's the rings of the day. So let's get on with the jewelry. I'm just going to push the bag over to the side, and then we're going to start going through them and see what we find. Here is a little bit left over from yesterday's video. You can tell my hands are still pretty dirty. This was a cute little bracelet starting out that's stretch. So let's join where we were at yesterday. And it's just wood and glass. So I'm just going to say $1. This is a horse bracelet, obviously. Hello. And let's see how it's got an extension and a lobster clasp. It is silver tone. It is without the extension, it is 7 inches, but then it has an 1.5 inch extension. So I'm going to say just $2 on the horse bracelet. I'm going to put this over to the side because we might get more of those. No name, but a statement necklace. Doesn't look like, yes it does. It looks, oh, is that with it? It says more extra hair. Oh, my fingers are filthy. This says web kinks. Oh, okay. So here is the missing and they are plastic. So let me see. Yep. Okay, so on this, I'm going to say just $1, but they are pretty, and it has an extension. 18 inches with a 1-inch extension, so $1. I think a lot of this might be, what is that name of that brand? Paparazzi. And this is just a Christmas wood bracelet, so $1. Here's another one of those in purple, $1. This is gorgeous. However, it is, I mean, this is just a stunning piece. These are all glass. Look at those. Aren't those just fabulous? But it looks like it needs to be stitched right here, because the stitch, there's some thread, and it just needs a little stitch, probably 2 little stitches right there. So if nobody wants to fix this themselves, I'll fix it. But if somebody does, I'll do $3 on it. But if I stitch it up, I'll put it more, because that is gorgeous, and they are glass. Yeah, stunning colors. Here we just have a torque, and I'm gonna say $1. Here we have, and these are cold. Let's see if these are glass. This is like a shell and some wood, some acrylic, and I think these two are, I think they're acrylic also. It's a wire bracelet, necklace, and I'm gonna say just $1. It's a pretty piece. Here we have, I think these are gemstones. Let's see. Yeah, these are gemstone chips. So we have some coral, some amethyst, citrine, lapis, just a bunch of different ones with a little thing that says princess. So that's a good energy. It might need to be restrung. I see a little string popping here. So I'm just going to say $4 for the gemstones. Somebody can rework that. Here we have a cuff. It's signed. A bee and a heart. That is Brighton. This is a beautiful cuff. Excellent, excellent condition. It has a little bit of wear right at the top, but this is fabulous. Beautiful checkerboard. Looks like a faux citrine possibly, or topaz. I have a 7.5 inch wrist and it fits me perfectly. Looks like these are going for about $38 online. So let's do $15 for this one. This is a beauty. This is pretty. Let's see if there's any missing rhinestones. I think the stretch looks good, but it looks like it might be pulled right there. There's a lot of rhinestones, so I am not, yes, there's one missing right there. So this is just going to be $1. This is sweet. These are little agates. And here's where they tied off the string. And 2 little, I believe they're glass, little turtles carved. And I'm going to say $4 on that. That is a cute one. My fingers are driving me nuts. This looks like it's supposed to be antiqued because the chain is like that also. Is it magnetic? It's super heavy, not magnetic. Let's see how long this is. But it's black antiqued. This is silver, like a dragon plate. I'm not sure if that's scuffed up or supposed to be that way. But this is a cool piece. There is no clasp. It is 36 inches with the pendant being 3 inches. Super heavy on this one. So I'm gonna say let's do $5. That's cool. I like that piece. This says Alabama and it's thread. So we'll just say $1 on that one. It's still new with the tags. It's a good stocking stuffer for an Alabama fan. This tape is coming off, so $1. I'm going to put this over to the side and bundle some of the bracelets. Let's see what we have going on here. Oh yeah, this is the Evil Eye gold chain, magnetic, double strand, and it has an extension. With the extension on it, it makes it down to a size 8. So I'm going to say let's do $4. And there is the Evil Eye, and there's 3 of them. Here we have a heart necklace in abalone pawa shell. That is the blue abalone, and I think that's how you pronounce it. It is on a rubberized, looks about 16-inch cord. So let's do $5. This is glass, so this is kind of cool. It's a stretch, and it is lots of little glass beads that dangle. That is really cute. So on this one, I'm gonna say let's do $5. That's super heavy too. It's a weird angle, isn't it? This one is a Premier design. However, I am thinking that it has lost its color because it is very discolored. So just $1, and that's Premier design. This has some discoloration, but it has this cute little fox with a flower. So I'm just going to say $1 for the little fox. This one's cute. No missing rhinestones that I see. It is a horseshoe. So Victorians, all the way back to the Victorian age, horseshoes are a sign of good luck. This one is adjustable from 7 inches to 9 inches. So I'm going to say $4 on that one. This is faux pearl, and these are some cool spiral beads. It is stretch. I'm going to do $3 on that one. That's cool. It looks very vintage. This one I'm going to put over to the side because it might be able to put a bundle together. This says love. It is cute. It is stretch. So I'm going to say let's do just It's discolored right here, so I'm gonna say just $1. This is a pro-life rosary bracelet. It says it is by AGEI, made in Italy. So I'm gonna do, it's got little baby fetuses in each bead. So I'm gonna say $5. Here we have some fuzz holding it together. Just a heart with different colors. There's the back. But this is pretty lightweight, so I'm just gonna say $1. There's the back, and there's the front. This is Bubble Bar. Little tag says Bubble Bar. There's the front. It's just a heart. That's an actually really pretty piece. Let me get you a measurement on this one. It is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension. So on the Bubble Bar, I'm just gonna say $3. Here's that fuzz again. These are shell on the inside. It's a little heart, really good condition, and it's crosses. It is magnetic. So let's give you a measurement. It is 7 inches with an 1.5 inch extension. So I'm going to say $2 for the cross. I'm going to say this has got a peace sign, and these are dyed halite, faux pearls. I love the peace sign. I love the colors of these. So I'm going to say $2 for the peace sign bracelet. This one has saints on like so, and it is a bracelet, a prayer bracelet, stretch with these little rosette beads. So I'm just gonna say $1. Let's see. This is Fossil. I think this is the first name brand we've seen. Yeah, Fossil. Oh, look, it's got a cute little bird with little rhinestone eyes. It might have some scratches. These are definitely glass, I'm gonna guess. I guess they could be acrylic, but they look like glass. So this is cool. Let me give you a length on it. It is 24 inches with a 2-inch extension. So this is a beautiful color. It's coming off a little bluer than it is, in my opinion. It's more of a teal than the blue that it's coming through. So it has a little casting of green. So on this one, I'm gonna say, on the Fossil, let's do $8. This is just a chain, so $1. Whatever that Web Kinks is going to be just $1. This is a cool, just gold, slight gold finish chain. It has a lobster claw and an extension, but let's see if we can get that untangled. So there it is. Without the extension, it is about a size 7. And the extension is about 1.5 inches. So I'm going to say $3. Oh, this is cool. This is a prayer bracelet. I believe these are that Connemara marble, that Irish stone. These are beautiful. It is in a gold tone. It has, I believe this is, let's get a measurement, about 7.5 inches. And these are so cool. It has a cross that is missing some rhinestones and the St. Mary, but I'm still going to say $5 just because of these marble stones are fabulous. I'm going to put this over to the side because we might be able to put it with the... No, this one's discolored, so that's just going to go for $1. This one's discolored, and it says sisters, like so. No, it says friends. So $1. This one is nice. It's multi-chained. It's 5 chains with this really pretty heart. It is 18 inches with 1.5 inches extension. So I'm going to say let's do $4. This one still has the new tag on it. It looks like so. It is just costume. It is 16 inches with a 1.5 inch hang on it and a 2-inch extension. But I'm just going to say let's do $2. This is enamel bracelet. It is not magnetic. I do not believe it's sterling. No. So I'm going to just say $1 on that one. This one's cool. This is whatever that apple sign is. There's no name. It's just an apple on both sides. And these are Dalmatian Jasper. The chain is magnetic. But these are definitely Dalmatian Jasper, but that part is fabulous. This is a little discolored, I think. It's a Rolo chain, whatever that apple is. But I love these Dalmatian Jasper. This is so dirty. It is 34 inches. That is gorgeous. I love those. And just the Dalmatian Jasper alone is 18 inches. So even if you wanted to take off this chain and add a sterling or gold chain to it, you could. These are just beautiful. Jasper has great properties, a very protection stone. So I'm going to say let's do $8 for the Dalmatian Jasper. And this is gorgeous. I don't see a name on it. It is stretch on one side, but look at these beads. These are glass, hand painted, it looks like, with flowers. And then you've got faceted beads. But all these little black and white flowered beads are just gorgeous. And that's what it looks like. I just think that is so cute. And I'm gonna say, let's do $6 on this one. I like this one. I like cha-cha bracelets. Okay, here we go. This looks copper. Let's see if it is. No, it's magnetic. And it has these wood beads. It is a little out of whack, but let's see. A little flat, needs to be curved. But it's a little tight on me. So about a 7-inch wrist. So I'm just gonna say $1. These are by Plunder. And if you don't know, Plunder is a American-owned company, and I believe they used to, I'm not sure 100% if they still do, but I believe they used to have home parties, and they made their jewelry right there. So these are 2 sets of earrings. One is a hoop and one is studs. So I'm just gonna say, let's do $3 for the 2 pairs. Let's see if this has some kind of mark. No. It's a real super thin, and it says Boss. It has an extension. It is 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. So I'm just gonna say $1. As I said, it's super light. It is in really good condition, but it feels like a pop or soda can type of aluminum. Here we have a coin bracelet. It says La Tour Eiffel, so it's France. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, it is a lobster clasp, and it is a size 7. And then it has, and that's with the fully, the extension used. So I'm going to say, let's do $4 on the Eiffel coins. And there's also the Louvre in there. I saw one. They're not all the same. Thought I just saw one that showed the Louvre. Oh, these are different on this side, that show the different tourist places in France. That's kind of cool. So $4. All right. We're back to a few tangles, so hopefully not as bad. This one is definitely leather. Let's see if the tips are brass. This is a beautiful wood and brass and turquoise bolo tie. It has some discoloration on the back. It is not magnetic at all. It is braided leather. That is beautiful. If it was stretched out, it would just be gorgeous. This is 35 inches. So I'm gonna say, let's do, because it has a little bit of discoloration, it just needs to be buffed up and cleaned. So I'm gonna say $10 for the bolo tie. That is a really nice leather one. Here we have a wrap bracelet that has a buckle. It looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's been used. And it says love, and it opens up. I believe this might be one of those aromatherapy, and you could put like a little cushion in here and put oils. I don't see a name. This is, like I said, in excellent condition, and it is wrap. Always so confused on how to give sizes on these wrap bracelets. It looks like it's about a 6.5. So, and it does have a little puncture right here. Oh, there's a name on the bag. Let's see. It says, that's hard to read. I think it says Divas. Divass. So it's kind of cool. But I'm going to say let's do $4. And I think you can unwrap this like this and make it straighter, so it could be a little bit longer. So a cute piece. This keeps on coming. This is also a plunder, and it is a toggle clasp with faux pearls on the end, and I think it goes backwards like so, and I think it hangs like this. No missing rhinestones. Let me give you a length on it. It's in a very good condition. And it's 40 inches, and these are really cool, and they feel glass. And faceted pink, painted wood, but that's a cute bracelet. So I'm just gonna say $4. That's a cute one. This one I'm gonna get out of the way because it's magnetic. It has 2 strips. It is breast cancer awareness, and it is magnetic in a hot pink, and it is, oops, a size 7. So I'm just gonna say $1 if somebody's interested. I like to do those really inexpensive. Here is a wood necklace with a barrel clasp, and it is 20 inches. So I'm just gonna say $1. Just a seed bead necklace with a barrel clasp. It's 16 inches, so $1. We have a few tangles. Okay, we have really nicely weighted. They are not magnetic. Let's see if they're sterling. Does not look like it. And it's 3 that are laced together. This size is a 7 3/4. So I'm just gonna say, those are kind of cool. I'm gonna say $3 for the 3 together. This one has rhinestones here, lots of rhinestones. It says CEO. It is a rope chain, just silver tone, lobster clasp, 18 inches. So I'm gonna say $1. The O-rings are magnetic. The rest of it is not. It's like little brass plates. It's a heart, a peace sign, a cross, heart. These are like metallic beads that are carved or etched. This is really a cool little bracelet in copper tones. It is stretch. The least is a 6.5, and it has a really good stretch to it. So I'm going to say $4 because that is a really groovy piece. Let's see. This says, everything I am, you helped me to be. Well, that's a nice necklace. And then it has 2 rhinestones. It is 20 inches. So I'm just gonna say $2. That's sweet. Here we have a necklace that has a heart with rhinestones, no name, and I'm going to say it is a lobster clasp, 16 inches with a 2.5 inch extension. The heart is really cute. It is 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. I'm just gonna say $1. It's real light. And what do we have? We have Paparazzi. We have Paparazzi. And Paparazzi. So these 3 are Paparazzi and all new with tags. So for the 3, I'm going to say $1 for all 3 of them. Oops, sorry. I know Paparazzi is really inexpensive, but they do make pretty jewelry. See, we have a little gold tone I think it's called an S-link or small herringbone. It is 7.5 inches. It is magnetic. So I'm just gonna say $2. It's kind of like a copper base color. This is very pretty. This is wood little spikes. Let's see if we get it straightened up better. There. This is very nice. So we have the little wood pieces. We have shell pieces. We have gold tone disc, a separator, spacers. It is 3 strands. And then you have wood pieces with halite, natural halite color in the center. These cool gold textured disc, and then leather, that 2 strands and a lobster clasp. The shortest one is 18 inches with a 2-inch extension. This is in excellent condition. The leather doesn't even look worn at all. So I'm gonna say just $5. That is a beautiful necklace. Let's put that over to the side. Here we have another plunder. It's stretch. It is silver balls. So I'm just gonna say $1. Here we have a ring. This is Country Music Hall of Fame, and it has a guitar and musical notes. It is magnetic. It is adjustable. Right now it is set at about an 8.5, so I'm just gonna say $2. We have a pair of earrings that is also plunder, and they're like really pretty and super long. These are 3 3/4 of an inch, brand new on card, by 1.25 inches. So I'm just gonna say $1. Now these two are pretty. They are magnetic and they are like a flat curb chain with, this one has blue ribbon laced into it, and then it has a cable chain, and it is with an extension. Without the extension, it is a 6.25, and then it has an additional 1.5 inches. And this one is the same thing, and it has a green threaded through. They are magnetic. No, they are not magnetic. Let's see. And they have brass in them. So I'm gonna say each one is $2 if somebody's interested. These are really nice quality. This one I'm gonna say is, this hang tag is vintage. I just can't remember who the hang tag is. It looks like an anklet. It has a broken piece right here. So I'm just gonna say $1. And it's super light also. Let's see what this one looks like. All right, let's see if that's real. It's beautiful blue with copper going through it. Yeah, it's comes up to the line that it should for Lapis, and it's a gold tone chain, and it has stars and moon. Let's see if this red test. Just as glass. So cute. I'm gonna say let's do $12. Let me give you a length, and I'm not gonna take it off the card. That would be a wonderful gift. So I'm gonna say about 22 inches. So just $12. That is very pretty. Here we have just a anklet. So $1. This is pretty. It is tied between each bead, and they are like a metallic brown and white. These are gorgeous, super long. Let's get you a measurement. So this is 58 inches. And you can look really closely, and there is some scratches on some of the beads, but this is a beautiful piece. I'm gonna say let's do $8. I like that piece. Here we have a ribbon and these shells, and they're wood, or seeds rather, and with the ribbon tied there. It's completely tied on this ribbon. In each, between each seed is a tie, and it all is with this satin ribbon. The ribbon's not in horrible shape. It's 26 inches, so I'm just gonna say $3. Super light, really cool. Here we have a ring. Looks like a copper base. I don't see any missing rhinestones. It is a size 6.25. No, 8.25. Thankfully, I fixed that. And it is really cool because it has an open shank. So that's really cool. So I'm going to say $5. I like that one. Here we have a tight stretch bracelet. These are really pretty. This is super heavy. And they're all different colors here with rondelles between them. And then there's these two that are different colors. So I'm just going to say $1. Here we have a dyed shell bracelet, necklace with a barrel clasp. It's like a David Cassidy necklace. And like juicy fruit colors. Go ahead, everybody. Come on. We all know we used to love David Cassidy. I more was into Sean Cassidy, but whatever. So this is 17 inches. So I'm just going to say $1. Some of our younger subscribers like, who? What? Partridge Family? Hardy Boys? What? I digress, sorry. Wood little prayer bracelet with a crucifix. It says Jerusalem. These are beautiful little wood pieces. It is a size 6.5, and I'm just going to say $2. Next, we have this little stretched rhinestone bracelet. However, it's missing a rhinestone. So I'm just going to say $1. It's doing much better today. This is pretty. This is, I believe, dyed Halite. Yes. So these are dyed Halite, and this is some type of glass, I believe. But it's interesting. And on the inside, you can see like, I don't know what that is, but on the, you see like images on the inside. This one too. It could be an agate that's just not testing. They're very interesting. This is super light chain, and the size is 20 inches. So I'm just gonna say $2. It's a pretty color. We have 2 of these. And they're just acrylic stretch bracelets. They would be cool together, but I'll do, they're really nice. I'm gonna say, let's do $1 a piece. Oh, isn't that pretty? It does have a name. It's Charming Charlie. Love these color of these acrylic beads. It is 16 inches and then an additional 3 3/4 of an inch drop. So I'm just gonna say $1. Another Plunder bracelet that says Trust. So I'm gonna put it over to the side. We have a gold tone rope, twisted rope necklace. It is magnetic. It is 24 inches. So I'm gonna say just $3. It is on a wire necklace. It is 3 strands. It has a name. Let's see what that name says. I think it says Ruby Road. It is like one of those fish wire. This is wire. It has an extension. It's a lobster clasp. This has lost, it's discolored. It's a cool necklace, and some of these are discolored. So I'm just gonna say $1 on that one. And it looks like we have some bracelets and a lot of bits and pieces to go through for one more day, but we can't get through them today. Oh, look, cloisonne. Okay, we'll end on this one. It does have some damage on the inside, but it is a beautiful cloisonne bracelet. It is a size 7 3/4. So because of the damage inside, I'm gonna do just $3, but that is beautiful. So there you go. What did you think? Did you think part 2 was better than part 1? I do, because I wasn't as intimidated by it whatsoever. And not only that, I think there was a lot better pieces on the second day. So we have one more day. So we will do it for our Friday mix-up, do the bits and pieces and what's left for part 3. I hope everybody is doing great. Leave in the comments whatever you think. Oh, and just so you know, I did speak with Kristen, and she says definitely to use her code. It is Kristen for a 15% if anybody is interested in any of the American Thrift Supply boxes. So 15% using Kristen. And thank you so much, Kristen. We appreciate you. And everybody, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one.